B fakes and B down the lane.
I'm a menace, but my mama ain't named me Dennis. I was riding around in trenches trying to find a way to get it. I'm a menace, but my mama ain't named me Dennis. Every day I got new guns. If you wanna come and get it, I'm a menace. But my mama ain't named me Dennis. I ain't never give a fuck though. If you thought it, I'm a finish. I'm a menace, but my mama ain't named me Dennis. My new Glock, it gotta be. Hit a nigga from a dinner, you can hear.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy Big Chaotic here at Philly's Chaotic Sports and ENT. Y'all should know what it is. I'm gonna jump right into it. Last night, before we even do that, I need y'all to smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a few friends. That's what we kicking it at. Your daily content, Philadelphia sports. Now, with that being said, please accept my invite. Smash that like button. Smash the subscribe button and tune in. Appreciate y'all. Now, last night, hell of a night. We had two major fights last night. We had a UFC fight, which Charles Oliveira, who was stripped of his title yesterday. Well, he wasn't stripped yesterday. He was stripped on Friday after the weigh-ins because he didn't make weight. He was off weight by 5 ounces, so he was the first fighter that they have stripped of his title. So it was only one individual that could have won the title that night, had that person won, which that person didn't. So now that title is still vacant. So now Olivier is the number one contender to win his title that he was stripped of in his next fight. So then on the other hand, we had the Canelo Alvarez, Dimitri Bivol fight. When I tell you that fight, it was a good fight, but it went down. Nothing like, anybody would have expected it to have gone. It was one-sided, you ask me. Canelo tried, and do his usual 1-2, beat the body up, beat the arms up, That's what he's known for. He's known for punching on your shoulders, your arms, and try to, beat you down and break you down that way so you're not that effective, on your offense. But, seems like Bivol figured that out. And Bivol, like, he studied tape. He did his homework. He came in there, he executed the game plan, and he never shied away from it, not once. You ask me, he took Canelo to school last night. Canelo was frustrated, couldn't get off, couldn't catch him. And that's the kind of fighter Canelo is. He's a great fighter, take nothing from him. But when he's not used to not having his way in the ring. And when he comes across them fighters that he has trouble with, he doesn't do well. So, will he fight Golovkin again? I don't know how that's going to pan out, man. Golovkin won his last fight. Canelo just lost his, so who knows? That might be, in the cards. But, it's spoken about. I don't know if it's finalized yet. Well, it's definitely not finalized yet, but I don't know if, I think Golovkin does want to see Canelo again. I think he wants to try to get his get back, But, Canelo just didn't have a good night. It wasn't his night last night. It was long overdue. We all know about the speculations, and it's not. I'm not even gonna say speculations. We know for a fact the whole camp tested positive for PEDs and whatnot. So, and they all had excuses. I ate this. I had a bad dose of this. I went to Chipotle. I want all kinds of BS. So you can only cheat, but so long before you can't anymore. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I don't think any of that played into what happened last night. I just felt as though Canelo just bit off a little more than he could chew, man. He went up there thinking he was gonna have his way with Bivol. Bivol wasn't having it. I don't think he wanted to run it back either. He could try. Bivol's too big, too smart. He couldn't get in his head. He couldn't bait him. Couldn't get him to do what he wanted him to do. Like I said, Bivol came in there with a game plan, executed, and stood on his toes, 10 toes down. He didn't fold. Not one time did I see Canelo having rock. Fans, made a lot of noise when they was thinking that Canelo was getting off, but he really wasn't. Clearly he wasn't. You can just look at Bivol's face. No marks. You couldn't even tell he was in a fight. But if you look at his left arm, you knew he was in the fight. You know what I mean? But you looked at Canelo's face. Canelo looked like, I ain't even gonna say. But you could tell Canelo got punched on. You know what I mean? But it was a good fight. At the end of the day, wasn't disappointed. I wouldn't mind seeing a rematch of that. I wouldn't mind. Because I think this time, I think it'll end in a knockout this time. You know what I mean? Because I believe, on a comeback, Canelo's going to be more aggressive. He's going to take more chances. And I believe this is when Bivol's going to clip him. So, I don't think he say he won a rematch. I doubt it. I seriously doubt it. So now, his record stands at 57-2-2. He has a good record, man. Like I said, 2 losses, 2 draws, 57 victories. Yeah, I mean, that's part of the game. And not everybody's going to have a career where they go undefeated. I mean, so it is what it is, man. Humble yourself. Get back to the drawing board. But at the end of the day, you already know, Canelo's past his prime, man. He's not in his prime anymore. It's time for him to start thinking about, after boxing, what comes next. Other than that, the UFC fight, like I said, Oliveira versus Gaethje. Oh, man. That thing was crazy. I'm talking about from the rip. They come out getting a mix real quick. Gaethje hit Oliveira with a crazy joint. He had his joint. His joint looked like the blood just hit the surface of his skin. That's how red it was, and then he just started leaking. I'm talking about that boy Gaethje hit hard, man. But Olivier got him out of there. ASAP. He want to take it. He got dropped twice, actually. But he was giving it back. He was in there bobbing and weaving, sticking and moving, doing this 1-2, applying them elbows and them knees. Got him in the rear naked choke, and it was a wrap. You know what I mean? It was a wrap. But it was a good fight. Ended very quickly. A lot of action within that little couple 2-3 minutes that they fought was a lot of action. You know what I mean? A lot of action. So, like I said, Olivier, he had got stripped of his title on Friday because he didn't make weight at 155. He came in 155.5. So they stripped him. A lot of controversy when it comes to that because he weighed himself before the weigh-ins, made weight on his scale, got to the weigh-ins, their scale said otherwise. He stripped down, butt naked, and the scale still didn't move. The numbers didn't move, so I don't know. That's suspect. So at the end of the day, he's the #1 contender for his own title. Can't wait for that to happen. Right now, I think his weight class, his division. I think he's the man. I don't think nobody is going to really stop him right now. He's just at the pinnacle. You know what I'm saying? His career right now. He's just doing what he needs to do. And he's shining. He's overcoming adversity. He's showing true warrior. You know what I mean? True warrior. You know what I mean? So I can't wait. You know what I mean? Furthermore, Boots Ennis fights Castile Clayton this week. Y'all tune in. He's going to get that boy out of here. He's getting ready to become the #1 contender for Spence. We already know now that Canelo lost Butters pound for pound. #1 in the rankings. He's the pound for pound fighter. Errol Spence second. But my man Boots, he's going to do what he do. He's going to go in there. He's going to dust Castile Clayton off. He's going to get that mandatory, challenger position. And let's see if them track shoes come out. or let's see if they going man up and jump in there with the young stallion. You know what I'm saying? That's what I hope they do. I hope he don't run. I hope he stays, 147. Fighters, mandatory. And then after you fight your mandatory, you want to bounce, then bounce. But fight your mandatory first, man. Don't do the goofy stuff. But that fight is this weekend. I can't wait. I'm pretty sure y'all can't either. So, that's enough of the fight scene. Now, tonight we already know Game 4. Sixers Heat. Y'all already know who I got winning. This thing coming back 2-2. We already know. We'll tie that thing, even it up tonight. And then, y'all know the magic is going to happen. We're going to overcome this little obstacle we in, the little mishaps, and we're gonna win this series. We're going to move on to the Bucks or Boston. I'm thinking the Bucks is going to ice Boston. We never know. But it was a close game yesterday. Bucks took it. They're up 2-1 right now. We'll see. I don't care who we play, either or, I don't care. I just want to get out this Heat series, advance, and then focus on Boston, Milwaukee. When it's time to focus on Milwaukee or Boston. You feel me? So, it's a little cold today, a little under the weather. You can hear it in my voice, so I'm not speaking too loud. I'm about to have me some tea. Tea time. Check out a couple vids. Go, surf through the tube for a minute. Have a nice, productive day, man. Can't wait until later on, till 8 o'clock. There's a lot going on for me tonight. I watch wrestling, so I'm still a wrestling fan. So, we got WrestleMania, what they call that? Not Flash. I forgot it's a pay-per-view event. I forgot. It's they switch up and have so many pay-per-views. It's not Payback. It's something to that nature, but it's WrestleMania. It's like the prequel to WrestleMania. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna tune into that. Gotta watch the Bloodline. They going up against Randy Orton. They going up against RK Bro and my man Drew McIntyre. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to tune in and watch that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna watch that. Then I'm gonna switch back and forth. Had a game on. So I'll be watching the game. And I'll be tuned into my WWE pay-per-view event to the same token. So, I got a nice evening planned for myself. So, y'all stay tapped in and y'all stay tuned in. And I'll holler back at y'all. Like I said in the beginning, subscribe if you haven't. Hit the like button. Share. And comment down below if you must. I do interact with my subscribers. I comment back. Please, excuse me. Please forgive me. Y'all see I got that 6 of blue on. Yeah, that's what kind of day it is. That 6 of blue. Yes, sirski. Y'all already know. I'll let y'all peace.
I'm a menace. But my mama ain't named me Dennis. I was riding around the trenches trying to find a way to get it. I'm a menace. But my mama ain't named me Dennis. Every day I got new guns. If you want it.